What are we doing next? We're doing Nancy Drew still, 'cause it's Tuesday, Drew's day. Hang on, I gotta fix the other thing. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, on to Carousel. Nope, this is a different one. This is Nancy Drew. Deadly Device. Alright, so welcome everybody to our new game. So this is Nancy Drew, the Deadly Device. So previously, before we played, I took our little break to play the Content Carousel, we had played Tomb of the Lost Queen. So this is next in the series. I don't remember what game number this is, but we're getting up there, man. What are we, like 20s, late 20s? 20, is this like 27 or 8 or something? I don't remember. But yeah, we're playing Deadly Device. This is gonna be our next game in our Nancy Drew playthrough. So let's get into it. I like this, like, you can tell it's one of the newer games as compared to the old game. One of my favorites, Sarcasm Susie. Oh no, you are not a fan of the Deadly Device, I take it. Master Sleuth. We're on Master Mode. Senior Detectives. Technology of Tomorrow today. Alright, let's see what's going on here, because I don't remember anything about this game. Warning, do not enter authorized personnel only. Whoa, that guy has mooses on his sweater. Oh, whoa, the camera angles, though. Oh, switch my cams. Oh, thank you for the reminder. Oh, flashing lights warning. If that's, sorry, didn't know. Did he just get bopped? Did he just get zippity zapped? Scientist found electrocuted in his laboratory. Foul play suspected. Record snowfall expected. Okay. Murder suspected in death of Niko Jovic.
Nancy, you made it. Good.
Whoa. You couldn't tell me much earlier.
We're chatting on my phone.
What's the story?
You'll find all the information in Niko's desk drawer.
Okay.
The combination is 171943.
171.
Got it.
943.
I'll need full access to the lab and a cover.
Got it.
Cover.
Chief.
Say you're doing due diligence for a new investor.
Yes.
I'll back you up if anyone asks.
Absolutely, Chief.
But full access to the lab? No.
It's never too dangerous for Nancy Drew.
If I can't investigate everything, I might have a problem on my hands.
And I'll have to sneak in later, and then you'll be mad at me,
set up
and you'll
a
give
demo
me a
for
second
you.
chance after I
But
mess
that's
it all up.
The equipment in this lab is extremely dangerous.
Got
How
it.
dangerous?
Approach the case how
My
you
middle
want,
name
but I
is
think I know
Dangerous.
where
I'm
you should
Nancy
start.
Dangerous
Ryan.
Drew.
The police really thought
What?
she might be behind
Ryan.
Niko's murder. They just couldn't
Gotta write
prove
down
it.
Ryan.
She built the machine that killed him.
Oh, machine.
And supposedly she'd threatened him.
Threatened.
Start there. I've got to leave the office. If you need me, I'll be on my phone.
We're like video chatting
luck.
in Nancy Drew.
Stay
Remember the
safe.
previous game where I had
please,
to only go to
help me
my
do right by
computer
Niko.
for the internet?
He was a brilliant scientist and a good man.
Now we're up here video chatting on our fancy phones. Players can get help by clicking on the menu button? Help! No, just kidding. Resume the game. Okay, it's a Nancy Drew game. It can't be that bad. Wait, Star Witcher, were you there for Ransom of the Seven Ships? Do you remember that nightmare? It's not bad at all. In fact, it's so good. Oh, but you don't science. I have a degree in science. Specifically a Bachelor of Science degree. So let's go. I science all day. I have a major in biology and a minor in chemistry. And a doctorate in pharmacy, but that's unrelated. But I can science with the best of them. So I'm here for Science Game. Can't be any worse. Oh, they're that damn part of Ransom of the Seven Ships. There it is. Yeah, cuckoo. Dude, that game was so bad. Alright, Niko Jovic. Investigate Ryan. Oh, read the case file. Where's the case file? Where's my case file? That's my tasks. That's my journal.
Haven't done that.
Where's the case file? Oh, we're in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I feel the same about the bird and the Curse of Blackmore Manor. So the Curse of Blackmore Manor is another one that we have to go back to, because that is a VOD that does not exist on my channel. I forgot to save that one when we did the playthrough. So we will be playing literal desktop. The Queen's entrance. Ooh, Professor Sparrow? Oh, right. How did in the Waverly Academies. Queen entrance is cool. These are so quiet. Why did I think organ was gonna be like the sound of a heart? It's a moo. Oh, I like that one. Oh, they're so quiet. Let me get a phone. Sure. Okay. Alright, hang on. Menu. Options. There. Okay. Nope, not main menu. Resume game. Okay, phone. Camera. Messages. Don't have any messages. Phone. Victor Lawsett. Or the Hardabo is. Loved him. Hardabo is. And the weather is clear. Okay. Where's my case file? I guess we'll go in here. Whoa! Wait, pause!
It looks like it's missing the opening mechanism.
I want those Cocoa Kringles. Cocoa Kringle Dark, Licky Loos, Cocoa Choo Choos, Moon Cheese, Coffee Candy Utter Pops, Cow Bubbles, Cud Smackers, Anti-Acorns, Mallows. I just want the original Cocoa Kringles. What's the difference between these two? Is we have this one, and dark. Okay, and there's like a cool design. Right? Dark Cocoa Kringles. Did they make dark? What are they called? What's the real candy bar that's like what I imagine Cocoa Kringle is? Crisp the candy. No, Pachinko. Okay. And that's fun, but what's the buttons? Okay. Let's go behind the desk.
I need to find a way to fix this.
Okay. There's a thing. Well, Nancy,
This must be the drawer where Victor put the case file.
Wait. Oh, the case file's here. Okay. Did he say that and I just wasn't paying attention because it was the opening and I was trying to make jokes over it? Nancy, here are the notes from the police investigation. Keep the contents of the file to yourself and do not remove it from Nico's office. If anyone should discover the file on you, your cover would be blown. Victor. Victim, Nico Jovovich, PhD, 61 years old, theoretical physicist, co-owner of Technology of Tomorrow Today facility. Body discovered in Tesla coil lab by Ellie York at 12:13 a.m. So that's the after midnight. Buzz off bot. Yeah, I probably should do something about those, but I don't know. What does this button even do? I don't know. It's not letting me do anything. Okay, well, back to the game. Yeah. Twitch censors you for talking about Braxton Hicks, but this, it's fine. Okay, body removed by coroner. Cause of death confirmed as electrocution by a high voltage discharge of the Tesla coil. Background: the victim was widely acclaimed as a genius in his field, known to have poor social skills, perceived as unfriendly or uncaring, even antagonistic by coworkers. Never married, no immediate family living. Crime scene evidence: the victim's expertise and decades of experience in wireless energy and the high-level safety features built into the Tesla coil's operating procedure indicate against victim's death as a workplace accident. Victim's death is therefore regarded as suspicious. Personnel: lab restricted to employees only by secure keycard entry. Mason Quinto, research assistant, day shift, claims to have been on a date at the time of death. You were on a date at 12:13 at night? But according to his date, they had parted ways by 10:30. See? Dislike of victim evident during questioning. Ellie York, research assistant, night shift. On site at the time of death. Called 911 to report the incident. Update: left town the following evening. Dude, that's the most suspicious thing you can do. Ryan Kilpatrick, technical engineer, day shift, stated that she was driving back to the lab from Colorado Springs at the time of death, appeared distraught, evasive and nervous during questioning. She built the machine that killed the victim. Ray Courtright, head of security, night shift, on site at the time of the death. Taciturn, recalcitrant, thesaurus words, and unfriendly towards police. Refused to speak of his relationship with the victim. Co-workers seemed uncertain as to how he has continued to keep his position. Victor Lawson, laboratory co-owner, office, off-site, oversees business and financial decisions, stated he was working alone in an off-site office at the time of death. You go on a date and at 12:38, oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I want to know who dates this guy. Oh, this guy? Yeah, who dates this guy? Who's dating this guy? Nobody's dating this guy. This guy wants to be on a date at 12:30 in the morning. Alright, notes. Suspected questioning failed to provide an ironclad alibi for any employee. Keycard log records indicate another entry shortly before the victim's death, but security video LBTY 510258 obtained from head of security showed no one entering the lab from the victim's time or the time of victim's entrance until after his time of death. The keycard used to enter the lab after victim has not been recovered from premises and does not match any keycard ID in the log. It is believed a power surge occurred on site as a result of coil tests being run shortly before the victim's death, causing a glitch in the log system. Absolutely not. I'm asleep by 10:30, but these days, yeah, maybe in my early 20s I might have been out at 12:30 at night, but absolutely not now. Alright, witness statements and crime scene evidence suggest Ryan Kilpatrick is the prime suspect. She was arrested and brought to the police station for interrogation. Now, after a lengthy questioning, Ryan Kilpatrick was released due to lack of concrete evidence, but she remains a person of interest. No further leads at this time. Case remains open, unsolved. Crime scene decontaminated and lab's office and surrounding rooms restored to pre-incident state. Personal belongings of victim recovered as evidence, including files and experiment notes. Shall remain in police possession. Personal belongings of victim recovered as evidence, including files and experiment notes, shall remain in police possession, there we go, for further investigation. Scientific equipment has been released back to the lab. Secured site. What was the sound of that door opening? Hello? I'm loving this. Is this Tesla? Oh. Always been a night person. Yeah, I was more of a night person. I still am mostly a night person, I guess. Okay. Read the case file. Check it off. Okay. Wow, his desk is wildly empty. In fact, for a person who did science, you'd think he'd have a computer. And yet, here we are. What's going on? Oh, okay. Is that Tesla? Is that more Tesla? A treatise on electricity and magnetism, matter and motion, from dawn to dark, elements of chemistry, Badamcha, the time machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Books here, books there, time and space. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. Something. Path of Light? Dictionary of Science. Bunch of things I can't quite read. Okay. And we have this, and I have nothing in my inventory. What if I just break it? Okay, so we've theoretically then been hired by... What's this thing? We've been hired by the other co-owner of the laboratory, saying, hey, maybe this guy's death is suspicious. Can you investigate? Okay. So we need to investigate Ryan. Okay, I
haven't done that.
Well, I can't scroll it to see what I have or haven't done, so, okay. I also can't do anything. I'm somehow...
Can't check that off yet.
Oh, okay. Alright, game. There we go. We figured ourselves out. Here we go. It's fine. What's this? Okay. calling me?
Hello, Nancy. I forgot to tell you.
Oh.
We've been having a lot of outages lately.
Okay.
Funny you mention that. I think you're having one right now.
It's not cool.
It's nothing to worry
It's
about.
really not cool.
We've got backup on the big
You want to
system.
tell me that beforehand?
Most of the time, Gray can get things back online
Who's
in an
Gray?
hour. Occasionally, it takes a while.
I didn't actually
but
read it could be
rarely
the same
does it come
employee.
close to the critical window.
Critical window?
Critical window.
Some of the equipment can get
We're gonna have like a
unruly
nuclear
when the power
meltdown
supply
if you
is
don't get the power
inconsistent.
back on. No,
Don't worry about it,
it's
though.
fine. Oh,
Take the time to get settled. Catch up on sleep. All right. Gotta run.
Okay, what's that? Ah, come on.
Can I not like turn around? Okay.
Ow, my toe.
Nancy, please.
Ooh,
Nancy, what are you doing? Are those Cocoa Kringle pillows? What's this? Set sunshine. What?
this was not what I expected when I set the alarm.
What? What's happening? Reduce stress, bang head here. Those are always good. We gotta go bathroom, Nancy. Step one. Get
A
up. Go
little
to the bathroom.
privacy, please.
No privacy. Why is the alarm going off? Am I supposed to do something about that? What?
You, come with me.
What's going on?
No chit-chat. Come, now.
Okay.
We need to get the system shut down before the
Okay.
grid goes critical.
Yeah.
Get all those switches powered off.
Oh.
I'll do the rest.
Okay. Do you want to? Okay. Okay.
Could this have been used to keep the power on?
Oh.
I need to keep this together with any other evidence I find.
Yeah, sure. What's happening right now, Nancy? Was it one of these?
Nice work.
Thanks.
Now get out.
I'm good.
Who are you? What just happened?
If the
Why do I
grid
feel
had
like
gone
your shirt's
critical,
important?
we'd all be dead right now. I'm Gray. I don't care who you are. Don't tell me. Get
Okay.
out.
Yeah, cool, bye. Okay, alright, so he's the head of security guy. Man, so much just, like, happened, and I don't know what's going on. Like, I need to start way over on this game. Okay, this is the office. This is where we were. We came down, and I pushed the button for fun, which I don't think I was supposed to do. Did I cause the power to go off? Who knows? I will never know. Okay, can't seem to look at anything that's in the corner here. Warning, do not enter, but I can't even, like, go near that door. It's like, no, you've never seen that door before in your life. Now, what's this? That's an elevator. Okay. So I come around here. So this just takes, that's just the elevator. Okay, so I can't look at anything that's in that corner either. That's fine. Okay, look at this. In case of fire, use the stairs. In case of stairs, you're in the wrong lab. No stairs in this lab. Alright, Tesla, so we have a trivia night. This week's crackpot science poll. Scientist, mad scientist, or genius? Oh, so you're gonna be like, Carl something, Nikola Tesla, some other person, somebody's wiki? Periodic table of the elements, yeah, sure. Got it. Okay. Main laboratory that way. Wait, main laboratory that way. What was this way? Not the main laboratory. Main laboratory. Security. This guy is mean. Full power. In 5 charges. When fully powered, stations send out additional charges in all directions. Yeah, sure. ZR. Okay. Unlock all binaries. Schrodinger's cat is alive. What's this F? Why you got an F up here? Okay. You like coffee? I take it. You got some safety signs. Why is there a V? Why is there a D? Why you got letters everywhere? You're weird.
Don't know you. Who let you in?
I let myself in.
But we've already met. In the lab? Never mind. I'm
like this guy
Nancy.
already.
I'm here doing research for a new owner.
Yeah, Nancy
Just
knows
what
who he
this
is.
place
She
needs.
looked at the thing.
You're
She
not a
looked at
fan of the
case file.
idea?
Nope.
Why not?
I'm a
Not a fan of
curmudgeonly
most
old man.
ideas.
That's a strange attitude for someone who works at a
That is
research
true. You gotta be
facility.
open to ideas, buddy.
Might be.
What do you do here?
Job description says security agent. Suppose it's more valid than not.
How long have you worked here?
Don't know.
Can you estimate?
Nah.
Nah.
You're really not going to tell me how long you've worked here.
So it would seem.
Fine.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Yeah, that's true. We are kind of feigning ignorance to just like, be like, haha, this direction. Q, H, D. Haha, turn the lights off and then I run out of the office. Alright, that's the main lab. What's the other way? Is our living quarters? This seems fun. Who dat? Tesla, what up? You got books in here? The Tungsten Divide. Topsy the Performer. The Search for Truth and Justice. Crystal Skulls. Twice Told Tales. Wait, Twice Told Tales of Twin Mice. Reading Between the Lions. Guinevere and Lancelot. True or Fable. Education Today. Ohm's Law and Circuit Analysis. Optical Illusions. A Behold. Scandal in Colorado. Evan Rock. Fatal Experiment by Rosie Flame. Greenhouses. Sparks Alive. Short Stories for Tired Eyes. Why does that one sound familiar? That feels like... Oh, by somebody Bolay. That was in Legend of the Crystal Skull. Illuminated Chicago. Marconi's Transatlantic Quest. Collected work of Thales. Complete short stories of Mark Twain. Mind Over Matter by Eva Pensy. Arcade Outbreak Gal, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Nancy Drew. Zoo something, Animals in Motion. Oh right, the Zoo something scope from Haunting of Castle Malloy. Stop the Madness. Prevent office supplies kidnapping. Do not remove. Prevent office supplies kidnappings. I would never kidnap office supplies, or would I? Okay. Zoopraxiscope. That's what it was. I remembered it was something. Remember the game. It feels like a win. What's aggregation? Mason, Ellie, Nico, Ryan, Ellie, Ryan. What's this? What do I do? What do I do? 3 in a row? Easy freaking peasy. Okay. What do I do? Ah! Okay, this is kind of fun, but I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's fine. Oh, no. I didn't realize what I'm... Okay. This is fine. It's less fine. Okay, this, and then maybe some... Oh, no! God, it's the controls are terrible. Okay, this. No. This. 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 This, but then it goes away. Okay, this. Love that for us. This. Oh, dang. It's my next. This. This. What am I doing? Am I just trying to get a high score? Or lose? Purpose. blue hair. Light blue. Green. Blue. If it goes all the way over, do I lose? Is that how this works, or? Okay. Like, what happens if I... Oh, I can't. Okay. Gotta love it when we just, like, immediately are like, play the game. EA Sports, it's in the game. Okay, so they're just gradually getting closer to the end here. Oh, it tells me what the next one is. Okay, so the next one is just like... Okay, so like if I shoot this one, then the next one that comes up is... Okay, and then... Okay. Alright, I'm kind of figuring it out. This is weird, but fun. Push it back in towards the center a little bit. Okay. What else have I got? I got yellow. The next one that I shoot is green. Okay. Now my green is up there. Interesting. Okay. So if I shoot the green and then a blue. And let's stick some yellows in there. Okay. Light blues, light blues, light blues. Some yellows. Okay. This is an interesting game. Let's do some blues in there. Let's purple it up. What's the scores? Oh, and then they give us helper things. I don't know, what score did I have to get to? Not have to get to, but... This game is fun, don't get me wrong, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. It's cool though. Do you get points for like clearing the board somehow? Or is it not possible to just clear the board? Ah. Level complete! This is one of the biggest time wasters in the entire series. It's incredibly fun. But like... Oh, okay. Maybe I'll even play that like off screen. Oh, Wow, I could probably play that for like a while.
I need to find the power knob before I can use it.
Why are you using it, Nancy?
Jack
in the Bowl for the whole wheat faces. Hello, kids. You too can get your face on the box. Details inside. Free inside your very own cereal bowl homunculus. That's a little scary. Alright. The world's tiniest dishwasher. Okay. For lounge only. Right, and there were some supplies. Okay, I can't see the fridge. Fridge not available. Yeah, I could see myself wasting a lot of time on that game, honestly. It seemed pretty fun. Go forward one, turn around. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Alright, so bathroom. I should probably go again. It's been a while. We played that game for
My name is Nancy. I'm a detective, and I really hope this bathroom is soundproof. Yeah! Woo!
Get it, Nancy? I love her bathroom messages. They are so funny to me.
4 stars. Would visit again.
Nancy giving them bathroom reviews.
4 stars. Would visit again.
And we will. You know I love going to the bathroom in a Nancy game. Okay. What's this? Life and Times of Nikola Tesla by Jason Smythe. Nikola Tesla demonstrates the wireless transfer of energy. Alright. Let me get hydrated to read a book. Nikola Tesla was a genius, visionary, and inventor who left an indelible mark on the world. With 700 patents to his name, Tesla broke new ground in research and design to usher in a second industrial revolution. Many of today's technologies are based on Tesla's designs. Tesla was born on July 10, 1856 in Smiljan, in Austro-Hungarian province of Lika in modern-day Croatia, to Serbian parents. He showed signs of genius at an early age. His ability to solve complex mathematical and mechanical problems in his head helped him come up with his inventions. One of his first inventions was a bladeless water wheel, an early version of the famous Tesla turbine, when he was only 5 years old. In 1884, Tesla arrived in New York with just 4 cents and a letter of introduction to Thomas Edison in his pocket. The letter, from the inventor Charles Batchelor, stated, "My dear Edison, I know 2 great men, and you are one of them. The other is this young man." From the first interview, Edison recognized Tesla's talents and promptly hired him to improve Edison's direct current, DC, dynamos? Promising a 50,000 bonus should Tesla succeed. Hello, Maggie, welcome to the stream. We're doing some deadly devising. These civilities were not to last. Despite their shared genius, the 2 men were unlike as possible. Self-taught Edison worked by trial and error and backed DC power, while Tesla fully visualized his inventions before building them and believed that AC was the future of the electricity. The breakup came when Tesla, having fixed the DC dynamos, went to claim his bonus. Edison declared the offer had been just a joke. Tesla quit. Now free to focus on AC power, but lacking the needed funds, Tesla was forced to dig ditches to make ends meet. This ended when industrialist George Westinghouse brought the AC polyphase patents Tesla had filed. Tesla and Westinghouse partnered to face off against Edison in an electrical battle that became known as the War of the Currents. Tesla's genius wasn't restricted to AC. He was also the inventor of radio, though history books continue to give that credit to Guglielmo Marconi. Tesla's first radio patents were filed in 1897 and granted in 1900. Marconi's radio patents weren't filed until November 1900 and were initially refused because they infringed on Tesla's existing patents. In 1904, for unconfirmed reasons, Tesla's patents were reversed and the radio patent was given to Marconi. Ironically, after Tesla's death in 1943, the Supreme Court would restore the radio patent to Tesla for purely political reasons. Maggie fell asleep at the end of medium stream trying to do a 30-minute nap. And that 30-minute nap ends up turning into like a 2-hour nap. Of course, I got up, turned off my phone alarm and slept for 60 more minutes. Yep, until one of your pillow alarms went up. So, hello, yeah, hi, welcome. Feel free to hang out or not or whatever. It's fine. We're all just kind of chilling here. Or if you're meeting in your call with your mom, we're done. Yay! We're on Deadly Device, by the way. Just finished your pre-fast burger and fries. Susie, good luck. Good luck fasting. Good luck with the glucose test tomorrow. Good luck with the blood draws, and hopefully it's an easy thing and they can just do all the sides. And don't forget to take something interesting with you to do in your hour in between blood draws. So hopefully that goes well. Alright, where are we at? Radio was just one of Tesla's innovations. His creations included the induction motor, a remote-controlled toy boat that foreshadowed robotics, the Tesla coil in his Colorado Springs lab, the first AC hydroelectric power plant in Niagara Falls, the Tesla turbine engine, fluorescent lights, the doomed wireless energy transmitter called Wardenclyffe Tower, one of the first plans for radar, and even a proposed death beam for military use. But Tesla's genius came at a price. He cared more about inventing than making money, and often ran out of funds as a result. He had only a few close friends, one of whom was Mark Twain. He had a pathological fear of germs, an obsession with the number 3 that'll probably come in handy sometime during this game. He was repulsed by the sight of pearls and suffered from visions throughout his life. He had a particularly strong attachment to pigeons, particularly a white one he cared for in his room. He outlived his fame, dying in 1943, alone in his room at the Hotel New Yorker. After Tesla's death, the FBI seized his paperwork and possessions, eventually releasing them in 1952. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing that happened. Still, theories abound that more was found in that hotel room than has ever been released. Yes. One of the most celebrated personalities of the 19th century, Tesla saw his star fade during his lifetime. Eclipsed in history, his legacy remains in the technology that runs the world today. From the electricity in our homes to the motors running our machines to futuristic visions made reality, Nikola Tesla lives on all around us. It was almost exactly 90 minutes, but then I grabbed my phone and fell asleep until 9:09. Oh no. Ooh, what kind of food are you getting? He's like, sorry, I'm calling late. Oh, we had to put away some chairs and stands. Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, this man loves a bird. Particularly strong attachment to pigeons. Yeah, that's true. His name got co-opted to a company. That would feel weird. Like, should you be allowed to name a company off of a very famous dead person? Olga's. It's like pita sandwiches. Oh, dang. That sounds good. What's inside the pita sandwich? Is it more pita? How do I get Cocoa Kringle pillowcase covers? Okay. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to investigate Ryan. That's what my tasks say to do. Let's go check out the lab.
It's locked.
They gonna hit me with the it's
I need a
locked right
card
away?
to get in the lab.
What's this? What I got? I got some zip ties. Okay. I'm just gonna call this guy. Call him up. Ring him up. Bob's getting a lamb Mediterranean one.
Hello?
Grilled chicken, tomato, lettuce, and honey mustard. Nice. I'm not sure where to start the
I'm not sure
investigation.
where to start the investigation.
It's a bit overwhelming. Check in with Ellie for that Tesla coil demo.
Where is she? Is she in the main lab? I can't get in.
Can you
wanna-
tell me
wanna
anything about
that?
Gray?
I don't know much about him. He was one of Nico's hires.
Nico brought
Does
Gray
this guy
on?
look like the guy from
Yes,
Iron Man?
I have no idea why. He's a head case. Watch yourself around him. Understand?
Do you think Gray could have killed Nico?
I don't know if he did, but I don't doubt he could
I
have.
doubt he could have done
Between
it.
you and me, if I didn't want him here to
Oh.
be investigated,
Yeah,
I would
fire
have
him.
fired him immediately.
Bye, Maggie.
Do not tell him
Enjoy
that.
your
I
pizza
don't know how he
breads.
might react. It could be really ugly.
Okay. I think your main problem is it's clearly a company that's against what Tesla believed in. Yeah, Tesla liked innovation more than money, and that's clearly not what the company's about. That's so true.
Can you tell me a little bit about Nico?
Considering the guy
He
who
was
owns
an
it's like
amazing
one of the richest
scientist.
guys in the world, right?
Years ahead of his time.
How long have you worked together?
Decades.
Isn't
Did you
he?
spend any time together outside of work?
I don't know if there was much outside of work for Nico. So no.
Richest guy in the world. Yes, Elon Musk. $320 billion. Just ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't know much about Nico.
Bye.
He just owned a
Talk to
business
you
with
later.
him. Okay, but, okay, you see, I can't get into the lab. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, what?
What was your relationship with
I don't
Nico?
need the attitude.
I knew him. Same as anyone else here.
I don't buy that. Victor told me he was instrumental in getting you this job.
Could be true. Strange world. Crazier things.
You and Nico were
Yeah,
friends,
but you were friends.
weren't
You
you?
knew him. He was personally hired
Friends?
by you.
Yes.
I guess that doesn't matter
He's like, I
now,
don't know.
does
I've
it?
never had a friend before in my
I'd
life.
still
until
like to know.
curmudgeonly.
Fine. Then just give me a break. All right, champ?
Fair enough.
There was a time when we were friends.
When was that?
Back when he was alive. Now beat it. Give me some empty space to stare through.
Okay, Nancy, this is the time when you just like slap this man straight across the
Bye.
face. Like just a
Yeah.
big open palm. In fact, actually, let's go for the backhand. Cause he is a jerk. You must not be taking your security job too seriously. Dude freaking died. You don't even care. Alright, so okay. So what am I doing? Paris, what are you doing? I remembered that part. 943. Okay, so we have to find Mason Quinto. Oh, the elevator. We can go up the elevator. Ellie York, Ryan Kilpatrick. This guy we've talked to is Gray Courtwright, and the guy who hired us is Victor Lawsett. What's going on in this game? We're at a laboratory. This guy, Nico Jovic, was electrocuted to death by a Tesla coil, and it seems suspicious, so we're gonna investigate. The co-owner of the lab, they were both co-owners, this guy and the guy who died. The other co-owner hired me to investigate. So we're gonna see. He done been electrocuted. We're gonna figure out why. Elevator, elevator, going up in the elevator. I don't have to do anything to the panel beforehand. Can't believe it left for an hour. Finished Haunted Carousel and started a new game. Yeah, I'm good. I feel like the ending to Haunted Carousel seemed like surprisingly short. I know, the co-owner would have the most to do, especially maybe if they were on like the verge of some kind of breakthrough at the laboratory. What is that thing? What are you? What is that? Okay. Okay, so this is similar to the floor beneath us. Why are there just like lights in the floor? Okay, danger, high voltage. Can't look at anything, man. What's this? Binary Buster presents 15 things you never knew about electricity. Uh-oh, why? What's the... What's happening on the side? The dots. What are the dots trying to tell me? 7. 7. 7. These are numbers. 7. 15. 15. All dots light up. Binary Buster. This has been a 0 out of 0 announcement. Okay. This will come in handy. So 1, first dot on the right. 2, second dot on the right. Or second dot from the right. 3. They keep making weird noises in this game. 3 is 1 and 2 together, possibly. And then 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. This is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 2 is 10. 8 plus 2 and 1 is 11. Okay, alright, cool. I'm figuring it out. So whatever this number system is, it goes up to 15. And here it is again. Just okay, alright. First electric lighthouse was the Statue of Liberty. Electric eel can produce a 650 volt shock. Largest electrical blackout to date, cut power to over 600 million people in India in 2012. No, I'm going to read the fun facts. I'll read them. I was just... my brain is instantly like, what's this interesting number system you've got here? Every time I see, like, some kind of, something, like, representing numbers, it always, like, instantly takes me back to playing Ribbon, where you have to, like, figure out the number scheme, or how they write numbers. You have to, like, decode the language. So it's just, like, really interesting to me whenever I see stuff like that. Let's see. You can light up a burnt-out fluorescent bulb in your hand using a Tesla coil. Lightning can carry up to 1 billion volts. Phenomenon called St. Elmo's fire is actually luminous plasma around a grounded object in an electrical field. Voltage doesn't kill people. Current kills people. Currents as low as 60 milliamperes can be lethal. Lightning rod was invented by Benjamin Franklin. Fireflies are 90% more efficient at producing light than incandescent light bulbs. Oh, fireflies. The amount of fireflies I caught in my childhood and tried to keep them overnight in a jar or something, and inevitably they always died. But it was fun for a night to have fireflies. Silver. Silver is the best metal for conducting electricity, followed by copper, then gold. Interesting. I did not know that. Humphrey Davy invented an electric light bulb in 1802, more than 70 years before the Edison bulb. The first... Oh, Susie, have a good night. Off to bed. Go get some sleep. Do that glucose thing in the morning, and freaking crush it. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to be fine. And you're not going to have to poke your finger, hopefully, so many times a day. And it'll be good. God, Susie. I love fireflies. Yeah, same. Alright, first electric car, 1828. Static electricity was first described in the 6th century BCE by Thales of Miletus. Got an adapter? There are 12 different standard outlet plugs around the world. Yeah, we actually, my husband and I both have an adapter from when we went to, like, Fiji, because they had different outlet plugs, and so we had to use the adapter for anything we needed to plug in. And yeah, so we have like some kind of like universal plug-in system thing where you can like use different different inserts into it, and it'll get you to whatever you need. Alright, 7 ways to be energy efficient. Replace standard light bulbs with compact fluorescents. Stop the electronic vampires. Unplug electronics when they're not in use. That's a true one. Dry your clothes the old-fashioned way on a clothesline. I have a clothesline. It's a short one out back. It's just in between 2 of our like porch posts. It's just 2 eye hooks, and then I've got cotton rope that goes between them. But I've got it on a hook so I can take the clothesline down if I don't need it. Love my clothesline. Use a programmable thermostat. Keep it clean. Replace cooling and heating system filters yearly. This is your reminder. Have you replaced your filter recently? Looking at you. Speaking of, glad your grandpa's going home? Oh, that's awesome. Means my dad can go home and he won't have to cancel his trip to Japan? That sounds so fun. Oh, that sounds so fun. So now your dad can go home because your grandpa's going home. How's your grandma doing? Your filter for what? Oh, just if you have your heating and cooling system. If you live in an apartment people usually do it for you. But I feel like at least once a year, not twice a year, depending on how dirty it gets, you should clean your cooling and heating system filter. Blah, blah, blah. Know what you want before you open the fridge. True, so you're not standing in front of it with the door open. And turn the lights off when you leave a room. Okay, what's in here? This is weird. It's not being like, it's locked. It's just like... It's making door noises. Okay. I guess I'll go this way. Literally can't seem to go anywhere else, possibly by design. Ellie York, research assistant, Mason Quinto. Let's do Ellie.
Can I help you? What brings you here? School?
Actually, I'm checking the lab out for a new
I'm looking
potential
for an
owner.
investor.
Oh yeah, Nancy, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Ellie, with your
Ellie.
smirky little face.
Victor wanted me to show you the coil. I guess you could say you're lucky. Most people never get to see the inside of the lab.
Wow, why is everybody
And we're not
so
exactly
mean
up
in
to
this
giving
game?
tours, considering. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Grandpa's going home on hospice
Pretty
care.
impressive, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Is this the coil that was responsible for Nico's
Why am
death?
I in here? I'm guessing I'm in,
Yes.
like...
It's been rewired since that night. It never should have been set up that way in the first place.
I'm guessing
Why
I'm in one
was
of those,
it
like,
wired
cages.
that
Oh,
way?
they
There must have
Faraday
been a
cages or
reason,
whatever.
right?
Now, I need you to focus on what we are doing. It's very dangerous.
What's
what you're in
dangerous?
right now is
Oh,
called
it is a
Faraday
Faraday cage. Hey, go me.
Well, how does it work?
Basically, it conducts the electricity away from whatever is inside it, keeping you safe.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Here we go!
I'm sorry about the noise. Okay.
Okay, that's it. Back to the office.
Sorry about that noise. I did not know that was
Thanks
going
for
to
the
happen.
demo. Any chance you could let me look around in the lab sometime?
Nope.
That was really loud. Okay. Grandpa's going home on hospice care. Grandma a little confused right now because they've been moving things around in her apartment at the assisted living facility. Oh, okay. But once Grandpa's there, hopefully they'll do better. So they can do the hospice care at the assisted living facility. That's nice. So your grandma doesn't have to, like, move or anything. Oh, that's good. Hospice care is good. They'll help keep him comfortable and everything. So, yeah. Okay. Any chance you could let me look around in the lab sometime? No. Okay, cool.
Can you tell me what you do at the lab?
In plain terms, I'm a research
I
scientist.
got that. How about
How
in
long
not
have you
plain
worked
terms?
here?
Some days it feels like decades. I don't actually know. 2 years?
How do
Maybe a
people
bit
not know
less.
how long they've worked somewhere?
Do you share the
that
office?
seems like an insane thing.
In a way. Mason's station is over there.
Yes,
He's in during the day.
You said the coil should never have been wired the way it was the night Nico died. Why not?
Wiring the secondary and primary coils together is a good way to get yourself killed. Or someone else.
Are you sure it was Ryan?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She said Nico insisted.
Does that sound like something Nico would do?
I
you
never
imagine
understood him.
But
But
what
if
if
he was
did
even
it
a
to
fraction as
himself?
smart as his work leads me to believe, why would he do something so dangerous?
Because he was dying of a disease, right? Isn't that like the movie trope where somebody's like dying of cancer, but it's like, oh, my life insurance won't give out for something like that. But if it were due to a work-related injury, my family would get all the money. So I did it myself. That's like a movie trope, right?
Is there a way into the lab without a key card?
No. Trust me, I've tried. I'm not great at remembering to bring my card, and Gray does not like letting me in.
Why don't you get better at remembering to bring your
I'd
card?
better get going.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Put it on something that you have to bring with you, like your car keys. If you can't drive here without your car keys, and your thing that you need every day is attached to your car keys, then by golly, you'll bring it with you. You couldn't not bring it with you. So yes, they can still live together, but they have to put in a hospital bed in there. Grandma doesn't remember a lot of those conversations. Yeah, hopefully when your grandpa is there... oh, yeah, there's an episode of Psych that's like that. Yeah, with the Evel Knievel guy.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What's his name?
Mason's not very forgiving.
Duke something.
You don't want to be
Oh my
messing
gosh,
with
shut-
his stuff.
I don't want to be messing with me.
Sorry, I was just a little curious.
You know, he's not here. Make you a deal. He's been lording
Maybe
his
that's
high
where I
score
remember it
aggregation
from.
over
Man,
me.
I love Psych.
Take
What a good
him
TV
down, and I'll let you poke around.
I don't want to play aggregation.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Honestly, I might play aggregation like in between streams or something. Okay, what's in here? Tesla coils and user's guide. Okay, we'll have to remember that that's... Oh, we took it with us. Thank goodness. This is the thing! This is from Haunting at Castle Malloy. Psych was great. It's so true. I feel like my husband did like a watch through. Aggregation is it's one of those like arcade games that you see in Nancy Drew games. We played it a little bit, but everybody has really high scores. Okay, so this isn't the lab. Where does that door go? I'll probably call it here in a minute. Okay,
Can't check that off. Still have to do that.
okay.
Haven't done that.
I did do this? Okay. Alright, investigate Ryan, investigate the login irregularity. How am I supposed to do any of this?
It's locked.
It's locked. I feel like that's not even... Does she record... Does the voice actress record a new "it's locked" every single time? Or is this like reusing a previous one? I wonder how these books will be important. I don't know. This is if I need office supplies. Okay, there's aggregation. But yeah, I'll probably play that in between. So I have no idea how long it'll take me to get to... I can't believe we have a task list because senior detective. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, I don't know why. And to be fair, it's all like really, really basic things. Like, it's like, hey, they told you in the case file that Ryan's like your primary suspect. So it's like, investigate Ryan. I'm like, yeah, I know. But since they're there, I really want to check them off. But I think as a junior detective, you get like a much more detailed checklist in the game, probably. I try obviously not to look at it. It's like, find a way
Still have
into the
to do
lab.
that.
It's like you probably have to do like 10 things before that actually happens. Okay. Important to remember that if I ever find my way back to the lab, well, I was kept safe by the Faraday cage. Oh man. Everybody wants me to stay out of the lab, but I can't solve the case if I can't have access to the crime scene. Binary chart in the hall might come in handy. Gray mentioned the lab could go critical under the right circumstances. I'm not exactly sure what it means. It doesn't sound good. Security video reference in the case file. Ellie and Gray are on night crew. Ryan and Mason are available during... that's why I can set my, my alarm. My alarm has a day setting and a night setting, so I can choose whether I want to be on day or night. Okay, case file in Nico's office has a summary of all the information. I should check back if I forget anything. That's the combination. And then I've been hired by Victor Lawsett to investigate the cold case murder. Is it a cold case? How long ago did he die? Okay, the police were unable to solve the case and currently have Nico's research in evidence. Victor hopes that sending in an undercover detective may finally crack this difficult case. Okay. Okay. So that's why I've got daytime, nighttime, and I can set based on what time it is now. Are these my Coco Kringle bed sheets? Like, pillowcase? Did I bring those with me? Also, I'm Nancy Drew. Where's my luggage? I'm mostly concerned about the fact that I don't see my luggage. That's all I do. I'm Nancy Drew, and I have one set of luggage that I've had in every single game. Where is the thing? He probably just wants the research out of evidence. Probably. So if we, like, solve it, they'll release all the stuff back to us. Yeah.
A little privacy, please.
Okay, Nancy, just making sure you... I have to go to the bathroom, so I thought maybe you'd appreciate me. Alright, so next time we'll be playing aggregation. So whose score I gotta beat? Ellie will let me snoop in Mason's office if I beat his high score. 31,000 is so much, though. So I just gotta, like, find a way to do it quickly, almost. There's level 2. So maybe if I can just, like, up my level pretty quickly. So it's basically, like, we just have to make things of 3. A lot of points by clearing out the level more than I am just doing the thing. Okay. Let me do this, 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 da. This. Okay. This. This. Okay, the next one is a light blue. So we do this. Light blue. Yellow. Blue. Okay. This is going better than I thought. Okay. Oh, but now they've got things. Okay, and what are these? This is new. This is wild. Can be used to match with any color. Wall stops a piece when hit. Shield requires an extra match for shielded pieces. Bomb destroys all surrounding pieces except the walls. And a cloner counts down and makes a copy of itself. Oh, and maybe the number is how many clones? Okay. That's not what I wanted, but that's fine. That, let's do this, this. Next is a dark blue. Hold that there. I can't really... Okay. And then... Sure would like to get that green one up there somehow. So I can get rid of the green ones, then I can do the dark blue coming down from the top. I'm not even sure how I would do that. Let's get rid of those. Put a green one there. Blue one there. Well, okay. Do that and then this. And then if I put it there, it can act as anything. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay, so... maybe if I put this in here and this in here... Oh, now I've got a lot of light blues. Okay. Oh, but it took that one away because it... Okay, got it. Okay. Maybe not the smartest, but that's okay. Alright, you hang out there for a minute. You hang out there. Put you there. Nope, shouldn't have done that. I need to pay more attention to what's coming next. There we go. Just gonna stick that purple there. You can get in there. Purple there. Sure. I need to be more strategic about this. Okay, what's coming up next is a green. So if I do that, I can get rid of that. But then next is another green, but I can do this and get rid of those. Let's get some blues. Let's get some of these. What's coming up next? Let's slide some of that on there. Okay. And a brown. Or some yellows. Okay. Now I got a bunch of these guys. That's not what I wanted. Green, brown, brown. Brown, okay. See, this is why I was like, I don't know if I want to play this game just yet. Hey. Oof. This is so hard. Okay. I've got light blue. Put some yellow. This game is hard. Ah! Oh man, I have like so many wild cards. Yeah, I can stick that one in there. And then no matter where I fire this one. Okay. Of course it would, of course it would, of course it would. I wonder if the wall... Okay, so green and then brown. Blue, and then I could do brown there, and then yellow, and then green and brown and yellow, green, shoot! Okay, green, blue, blue, come on, green, green. Oh, whoa, I'm on level 7 and the color changed. Okay, so now we've got to get like extra matches or something for them to go away. Interesting. Okay. Oh, but the wall stops it. Ooh, dang. Ooh, dang. Blah, 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 blah. This isn't great. This isn't great, Paris. What are you doing? Girl, you're getting crazy. You're getting crazy. You're getting crazy. We're getting crazy. Sure, brown. Okay, so this, and then a purple. Oh, but the purple's not. Okay. Sure. Now it's gone. Now brown. Now yellow. Now brown. Now purple. Now. Green, blue, brown, because I want blue down here where I can see it. I've got a yellow here. That'll get rid of those. I love that for me. There. Oh. Okay. I see what's happening here. Okay. Green. This. And then I'll do blue. And then I'll do another blue. And then I can do like a yellow, and then some brown, and then some of this, maybe some of this, maybe a little of this, some of that, some of that, some of that, this, that, and then this. Okay. Sure. And let's blast that out of the way. Let's do some of this. Let's see here. This isn't ideal. Okay, so I can do brown here. I can blue that. I can put blue there. This, that. Okay, so the next one is, oh shoot dang. Oh shoot dang. Which one's it gonna get rid of if I do this? I wanted to get rid of the greens. Oh, it's in both. 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 Both. Did it say new high score? Is that like new high score? I'm gonna get a little extra. I can't remember how much it was, but I'm gonna get a little extra just in case. Ooh, a bomb next. That's fun. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. Get on out of here. Get some dark blue. Get some greenies. This is a very fun game. Get out of here, won't you? Alright. Some green. Let's put them up. Okay, what's next? Wild cards. Brown. Yellow. Purple. Yellow. Gotta get rid of these. Get out of here. Okay, so let's do a little bit of green. Okay, and then let's get rid of this. Do some of this. Oh, okay. This. Oh, what's up next is a thing. Okay. Sweet. Okay, then I for sure have a new high score now. Nancy. Okay. So, I'll leave it there. We managed to kind of figure out aggregation. Very fun mini game. I really like that one. But yeah, I'll leave it there. And then next time, let's save our game. Snoop in Mason's office. Woo! Bye, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, White Star Witcher. Have a good night. Alright, we saved the game. We're good there. I can go. I'm on camera mode. Go me. Yes. Sure. Save it again. I don't know. Sure. Save it. There we go. Alright, let's see what's going on out in the streamer world. Let's see if anybody out there is playing some games. Utterly Rude, they're playing, but they usually end around the same time. What about... There are so many people playing right now. Let's go see what Pius is up to. I don't know if Pius is close to being done. It doesn't... Oh, scary spider section. They're playing Legend of the Crystal Skull. So let's go hang out with Pius Private Eye. So if you guys need a raid message, there it is. Yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the night. We'll pick up more with next Tuesday, Drew's Day. And then, it's probably...
just out of curiosity.
Hang on. There we go. Let me get rid of... I could hear Pius's thing. I'm not always technologically savvy. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that was Tuesday, Drew's Day. We'll pick up more with Deadly Device next Tuesday, Drew's Day. And, well, possibly. We might have to skip a Tuesday, Drew's Day. So here's the deal. We're closing on the house on Friday. We're either getting the keys on Friday or Monday. So at some point next week, I'll try and post messages in the Discord, but we might have to be skipping some streams while we're doing a move. I don't know exactly when we're going to move. I'm getting the family to come over and help clean. Dude, get this. I tried to get a quote on how much it would cost to have somebody clean the house before we moved in. I was quoted $500 to clean an empty house. That seems insane to me. We used to pay somebody like, I don't know, $200 or $300 like a month or so to clean our current house with like so much stuff in it, and you're telling me it's $500 to clean an empty house? No thank you. So I'm getting the family to come over and help us clean. But yeah, we'll be doing a move sometime in the next week or two. Not sure when it'll be, but the plan is more Deadly Device on Tuesday, Tuesdays. On our Thursday night streams, we're going to continue playing Siberia. And our next Sunday stream, we're going to continue The Root Trees Are Dead with Root Tree Mania, whatever that is. So, that's the plan. But if you want to check out the Discord, join the Discord, because that's where I will post if I'm not streaming on a particular night or anything like that. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed Tuesday. We finished the Haunted Carousel and we started up on Deadly Device. So yeah, good time. So I'm gonna let you guys all raid over to again Pius Private Eye. They're playing Legend of the Crystal Skull. trying to get all those eyeballs, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and raid over there. I hope you all have a great night, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.